Hello and welcome. There we go. The way it lags like that sometimes, it's a bit strange. Yes, hello and welcome. My name is Trismegistus, and this is some more Techtonica. Going to be playing for 3 hours or so, and I'm just trying to check with the graphics basically because I've turned quite a lot of it down. It's now sort of on medium settings. It's occasionally dropping the frames and being a bit rubbish. I mean, we know it's an early access game, so it's not. Why am I not jumping? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's dropping some, and I say I'm kind of expecting it to do that, because even on low it was doing it, so I don't think we've kind of got an option there. But it's not disastrous. 0.1% of frames drop, basically, so I think a little bit of stutter is fine for an early access game. My audio's okay, isn't it? Yeah. Sound seems a bit high. I had to reset all the settings. So if I just turn the audio down on this, like 70% maybe. So is that a bit quieter on there? It's occasionally a very loud machine, isn't there? So we pop that down again. Maybe 50%. Live tech support. I mean, no one watches these anyway, so nobody's missing anything. I really love the game. It's weird how sometimes they just don't, you know, nobody's sort of interested. But yeah. Right. I think I'm ready now. Finally. So the plan today really is to try and redo the mining after the frustration of this last week, where you know, as you can see, we're getting a trickle of bricks. Obviously, these are all here because it's all backed up. Because I don't think plants in the way. I don't think the things that are using them here are really like using them very much. In fact, there you go. You see, it's not even inserted one in ages. Yeah, so it's a super slow thing, which is fine. Cool. And then where's the other one going in? Oh yeah, it is going into that one. So the cooling job E, and we know we've got a billion of them, 500 of them. So yeah, I say that's why these are all backed on here. I hope we get the ability to kill these plants eventually. But the problem is this tiny little trickle of nothing, basically. Wait, what are you even? Oh yeah, it's not even got enough to colour it in, basically. Have I turned some kind of indicator on? We suddenly seem to have gotten all the machines highlighted in yellow. Huh. Yeah, you see, so most of the machines aren't running because there's just no stuff. Be interested in why that one's. Oh, it's because it's saying it's got one piece of iron ore, but not enough to do a thing. But yeah, these belts need to be full, and what we're doing here is just nothing like what needs to happen, because although these are mining away. Oh, that's interesting. Is that 250? Huh. Oh no, 250 is the max on this, I guess. It's up 500 on one of the other ones. That's interesting. But yes, so this monstrosity, that I built, and all the belts and all that sort of stuff, we need to pull all that up and sort of rethink this. We do have another iron patch here, so it might be a case of reworking this, but we basically need to put them on the floor. I should have prepped this, but I haven't had time to play, so we'll have to extend the floor out, which probably means building a lot of floor, doesn't it? How many have we actually got? We've got 800 and odd. That should probably be enough. Let's build a bit more conveyors. And a bit more floor, just because. That'll do, I think. So, I think first things first, we will just kind of oh look, that's how that works. It's a click and drag. Ah. No wonder I couldn't work it, because I didn't try that. Oh, and it picks everything up. Okay, that's cool. Not quite as useless as I thought then. Well, I mean, obviously I'm as useless as I thought, but oh, that's cool. Right, yes, so how do we do this? I guess first job really. Actually, that's. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm a convert. First job really. It's kind of to get rid of. Because I don't know how I do multi-level is the other thing. I'm sure it must be possible. I just sort of. There is a flatten setting, but I don't really know how I get to it. So what's the actual... Because this is like a submerged bit here, let me see. So I think we should probably work at that level. So where am I gonna... do that? Anyway, take that corner over there. No. I'm wondering if I can maybe get one on the side. Somehow. What I really want to work out is how to do it. How to do two on top of each other, if I can. I say, it may not actually be possible to do that. But I think that's what we're going to mainly experiment with, and that's the actual iron, isn't it? So I can't pick that up. Let's see how much of this we can sort of flatten out. What rock we can get rid of. So I think I said before, I didn't realise that it actually digs it out. I'd assumed they were just like infinite patches, and you know, you just sort of, a bit like Satisfactory, that you just sort of put miner on and that was it. But it actually digs it out, which is pretty cool. So which bit's raised here? I think that's the raised bit. Well, I'll put the floor in a minute and it'll be sort of more obvious, I think. Which bits are raised and which bits are not. What are we doing here? I'm sort of wondering, can I hold it at the same level? I hope that worked and I've not just dug a hole. Let's sort of even up to where these current belts are. And then use the floor to check. Yeah. Use the floor to check I've got it right. So take that bit out. Being very finicky. I'm sure you can probably just fill it back in somehow, but I don't know what the controls are for that. So. I think I might have taken one too many there. Right, let's get this floor in. I wonder if I can Oh, look, there's an actual hole there, look. Huh. Well, I actually think, I think having dug it out, I'm actually going to put the... You know how this is sunken into the floor? I'm going to not do that, as it were. Right. If it will let me connect it. Just put that in there. I'll have it like this, you see. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, and let's go sort of, excuse me, up to there. Not sure why it's showing that red part there. And then sort of up to here. I don't know whether it's put it into the rock or not there. Don't know. I guess we'll find out at some point. Oh, it's got a red piece there, so it looks like probably not. Looks like it only puts it as far as it can put. There's probably some, like, overlap limit, as it were. Are we going to put that bit in? No, it's not. Right. So we now have a floor. And what I want to see if I can do... Can I switch to... There we go, there's the mining one. Can I put one here? Is one of the questions. Will you be happy mining there? Okay, looks like it. And what about here? Yeah. And then one... If I... on there. And I've run out of. Okay. Hey. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5, shall I say? Just building one here. Boop. Yeah. Can I put you there? I can, but there's no way to access that side thingy. Okay. So, given that's sort of overlapping with that one, how about instead we have a gap there? Whoops. Because they also extend the diggy bit. Yeah, I don't like that. So yeah, let's put you there. Yeah, the mine in front moves into the rock. So actually that probably should be one over then, shouldn't it? So I think that better matches the actual rock. So that's the 3 we sort of need and I had originally planned for. I guess the question is, am I going to put like another one on? And if so, where would I actually put the stuff? Maybe if I... Would I be able to... I couldn't reach the insert, could I? We'll put that there for the time being, so I'm not sure about that. But what I do want to see is, can I... Oh, if I get the right thing. Can I do like a little raised bit? It doesn't seem to like doing vertical, and I'm not sure. There might be a way to switch it into vertical mode, maybe? So, if I do that, and then put a platform meant to go up, not down, like so. Can I put them on top, you see? I can! Awesome! Okay. Okay, so let us dig out here so it can access. Oh, looks like maybe that's it for that. But we need a bit more headroom. I think, is that rock? Not sure if I'm digging anything there. So yeah, it looks like you can do multi-level. I don't know why I couldn't get it to work before. Probably just the usual stupidity. The question here as well is how do we get it down, basically? So maybe if I point that one that way. I don't know how to work belts sort of vertically, if you see what I mean. So maybe if we put put that one there as well. Because I don't know how I get a belt up to the top there. Because what I'm thinking is that... Wrong one. That one. We insert the fuel with just a regular inserter in the side. Which is why that's not going to work, is it? Because there's no way of getting that inserter, because we can't do sideways. Okay. In that case, maybe... Since we know we have only sort of planned for 3 anyway, let's do that. Which then gives us a bit more room. It's all learning, it's all learning. So we insert fuel in this. And the question then is how I weave the belts around. Because what I could do is almost sort of manifold it, basically. So we can have the fuel belt comes down here. So I don't know how I get it to go up. We'll sort that out later. I think I need to chop this rock back, don't I? So we've got a little bit more room to play with. Let's take that bit out as well. Oh, I've dug down. Oops. Oh, no, that was what I was doing, wasn't it? This is just... I was digging down, but that's fine. Don't matter. But yes, we sort of manifold the... You know, stick on there? Why not? Okay. Cool. And I just like take offshoots and stick it in there. And we can do that as like leaping over the top. Because I suspect, I think that... Where's belt? Belt is F5. Like 2 fast inserters will kind of fill... Oh, you idiot. Oh, I like that. Delete. I don't know why I couldn't get it worked before. Probably just wasn't pressing the whatchamacallit. So we do that, and then is it 9 for? Excuse me, is F9 the fast? Yeah. And then we do that. Oh, it's saying it's not got any power. Why has it not got any power? Oh, is it doing this weird thing again, where it's not? It's connected, but it's not connected. Sort of forgets it's connected, basically. Or did I delete? Because the lights are on. So you'd think that there's power. But perhaps not. Yeah. Okay. Right. Need to get some power on then. Interesting. Maybe it never had power. I don't suppose. Well, no. Yeah. I don't suppose it would have because I didn't. I only use regular inserters on it, so interesting. Let's take that across to there. I think they said they're sort of, I don't know, fixing it, but changing this so that it's like different ways of getting. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Power around. If I do that, that should connect. And then that should connect. Actually, let's go this one. Here? Yes, that's all gone nice and yellow. Does my fast inserter... Yeah, my fast inserter is happy. No. Let's move about there. Oh, and of course I didn't... And I can't put it back, can I? That's annoying. Because I picked the machines up. I've taken all the stuff. Oh well. Yes, so we can then put... See, this is what I should have done last time, but I was just sort of being a bit of a biff, really. So... Because I'm going to want something going that way, actually. I guess we could do it in this direction for the fuel. More important, we can get the stuff out. So if I do, which is which there? That's the fast one, I think. And that's a regular. No, that's the regular. Okay, and then this one's coming in a different direction, isn't it? So the fast one. And then the regular one. About over to there. Okay. And now we've got plenty of room to put fuel in. So let's put that in. So if we have, where is the actual? Oh, that's a bit tight, isn't it? Really. Maybe. Yeah, I like that. Maybe if I put a little kink, give yourself a bit of building room. So we go. Where's the thing? It would need to go that way. Across to here. I mean, I'm not fussed about spaghetti in that. I'm fine with that, but... Oh, didn't put one in. So that's that, and then... Oh, it didn't put a splitter in. I wonder if it's too close to the curve. Yes, put one in now. And then we just need... I wonder if you can do vertical splitters. Splitters up in the air. You can. Nice. So the question now is whether one fast and one regular is enough to get all the stuff out. Is this backing up? No, it's not backing up, is it? So that's okay. And in fact, the fast is mostly handling, I think, but I'd feel a bit safer with having both on. Nice. What about you? Are you running as well? Ah, that one does appear to be backing up slightly. Ah, I wonder if that's because I put that in backwards, maybe. Yeah, I put it in backwards, okay. So it's just like ever so slightly more. I bet it's because I've done like one mining speed thing or something. But it appears to be ever so slightly more than a fast inserter, and ever so slightly less than a fast plus a normal. Which is fine. But these are nowhere near filling the belt, is the other point. And I think I did the maths on this based on full belts. So I don't know that we'll actually get, you know, exactly what I'm expecting in. So we could also test. Which I mean, it's nowhere near a full belt. What I will do is I will just get rid of the rubbish I picked up to these ones on the end. If I can. I mean, it might work, you know, but we'll see. I can't remember how I did the maths, you see, because it was quite a few weeks ago now. Right, so the question now is how the heckins do we go up here? Because it would be nice to just sort of add in to these belts as well. So let's, first job, see if we can't do a split and bring it up here. I wonder if I was to try and say, it feels like there should be a button for going like up, but I don't know what it is. So what I can do is like I did before, where we just put in enough belts to take us up to the right level. So if we simply do... unless there's a limit. No, no limit. Well, might be, but it is not there. Like that, you see. And I can just delete these. Especially now that I've got a super convenient tool. But it feels a bit like that's me gaming the system. Right, so what we want to do here is see if we can't get it to... Can I not get you to... Right. So as soon as you turn it, it stops being a splitter. Okay, well we'll just spaghetti it around then. So if I rotate that one, it seems to be fine. Oops. Let's just do them individually. Oh! Why are you not happy with that? Oh no, it just... okay. Early access game, so expect a bit of jank. Okay, so... I mean, we need this to go around here. And say... don't know how I get it down. I think I'm just going to put all of this onto one belt, basically. And then have it sort of feed into one of them, maybe? See, I don't know how you do splitters. How would you do a splitter? You know, like... you know, Factorio style splitter. I suppose what we could think about is maybe we go... so... that was like side loading onto there. That was side loading onto there. And that onto there. Then if I give them a bit of sort of landing room, does this make sense? So if we just do, we do a shop it there, then we know. I'm thinking if I bring them sort of off this edge somewhere, maybe, or we eventually get to this point here. How would that work? So, I don't think it's going to work, is it? So, let's put in a bit more space. Get rid of more of this. And then put in some more floor. So there, say. And tidy this up. No. That. I'm thinking maybe it'll let. Oh, why have you put that in there? Need to be there. Maybe. I say I don't think this will work, but if we had one belt there, and then we put that there, will you also let me put that there? You will. Okay. But we know it doesn't like it if you have an immediate turn. So if we, why you undo that? Okay. And then basically we bring this sort of back onto the top. If it'll play wrong. So maybe if I put that, say, there. Probably be better if it was that one I'd bring it back round. But if we have that on top, will you connect to that? Might be too close. Yeah, it's too close, isn't it? Maybe. We give it like one more. And then we say, now will you connect? No. But could that be? Yeah, there we go. Not entirely sure why I'm bothering doing this, but it's interesting nonetheless. Now, will you let me... I think you need to be further away. But let's assume that's the case. Some of these it seems to be better building backwards, so I'm wondering maybe if I do that. No. 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 Connect to this, please. There. And then... there we go. A splitter. Right. Oops. So, if I going to have this come out this way, is that going to be a problem? Because we've got that there. It's a bit close, isn't it? So, how about there? And then it comes down. So it's alright going down. There. Into there. And this one simply runs on there. Last one. No, that's a long one. Not left 9. Last one. Oh, I've run out. Okay. And I can't make any. Because I need Kindle vine extract, apparently. Why? I don't know, but I do. There's got to be a million tons of that. And one of these. Woo! Yeah, so it's only dropping a few frames now, so... Got loads of stuff in here, haven't we? Including chests within chests. Kindle vine extract, Kindle vine extract. Oh, here we go. That was in my inventory I was looking at. Yeah. Can you put chests? Yeah, you can put chests in chests. Right. Kindle vine extract. That should allow me to build a few of them. Let's also build... Have I got any regular ones? Don't think I have I? Belts. I've only got 90 of that left, so I'll just back a load of that on as well. So, where do we get to? We've now got a fast inserter there. And is that coming? I'm actually wondering if sushi belt would be like a good idea for this. You know, for the how it all works. It feels like it wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know how you'd control it, but there. Oh, there's nothing coming up. That feels like that's therefore not worked. Or is it all just sat on the end? It's sat on the end, okay. Okay. Let's see if my Heath Robinson splitter is doing anything. Is anything coming out of the middle? It is. In fact, that's working quite well. Yeah, you'd need a lot of miners to fill about, wouldn't you? Or I guess there's the mining, you know, productivity equivalent research. Oh, just a quick trip through the geometry there. Yeah, I mean these aren't getting anything like what they need. Okay. I mean, we have an absolute ton of stuff there, don't we? This isn't really making them very quickly at all. What is the reason for that? Is it the lack of limestone still? Yeah, can it at least like 50 limestone? Okay. So the next one we should really do, I guess, because it's copper as well. We'd sort that shenanigans out. But the one we should really do, I guess, is this one. Did I? This I didn't empty out. Even empty out that one. I think these need to be faster belts, is the real issue here. But yeah, let's completely redo this using our newfound... Oh, I think I might have... Well, I would have, wouldn't I? Because I just picked up an entire blowing chest's worth of rubbish. So let's put that chest down again. We can. Yeah, we've got chests. So if we put that down here, stick all of that in. So I think I prefer this sort of over encumbrance idea rather than, you know, other solutions they might have gone with. So let's have a good dig out on this. Seems like it's a bigger patch. This could be where they added in, because the last update they added extra materials, so that might be why this is hidden in the rock. Is that all level now? I think so. Okay. We need to flatten this off a bit, maybe. Around there. Get that one out as well. So I think we should be able to get 3 miners on there. But let's do some floor. Like so. A bit more maybe. I'll probably extend it over and, you know, well, we will. We'll do the copper as well. Probably needs to be a bit wider than that, doesn't it? Not where the belts are, maybe? Yeah. Okay, so we then want more miners. I think we should put 3 on. But say what I really need to do is upgrade the belt. And I don't really know how we do that. So we need a gap of 2, don't we? So it looks like we probably don't need to... Well, actually I need loads, don't I? Since... you know, the mining speed is not great. Let's see if we can get 5 on. Look at how we might do them. But with this, I think I'm just going to go for the... use the small amount of... In fact, we could probably start with level 1 belt, I imagine. Here. And take that sort of... to there, maybe. And then this could be... Oops. Which way are you pointing? You're pointing that way. Like that. I don't know what the numbers are. So... I've not actually unlocked fast belt, so we've literally got this 50 belt. Is that because I've not... I think because it wasn't it 200 or something? 180, there we go. And we got 0. I don't know. Let's not use the belt then, since we can't really support it right now. Because it's definitely more than 50. In fact, maybe I should just have the... Oh no, that was okay. Do that. And we turn that one round. Alright. Actually, can it insert into a... That's a question. I don't know if it can insert into a stacker. Oh, of course there's no power. Need to hook that up to here. Let's just do it on this little corner here. Okay, it is connected, it's just I don't know why it's not showing those with the corners coloured in. There you go. I don't know. So if I just like chuck some in, will this insert into the? It will. Cool. It's probably just a visual representation then, and it's probably not actually a proper entity, as it were. One of them. In fact, let's put the fast on. So regulars. No, turned that round, didn't I? Like that. Like that. Like that. And you're all done. So you want to start to 5. Now we know that we need more room to do belt hopovers, so actually I need to extend this a bit. That one should work then. Now, if I chop that back, and now we know, don't we, that it'll do mid-air splitters. So I think what I'm going to do, in fact, is run this around here. Is it 2 up or 1 up? It's 2 up. And then put this... Oh, no. We don't want it putting that in there. That'll really confuse things. And then if we do the same sort of here, like that, and then when we ask this, this probably won't work on this side. Yeah, that's not gonna... It didn't like it. Seems to sort of work it out if you do, you know, turn it around a bit. Okay. I'm going to turn that temporarily so I can put one in there and then see what it does, basically. Okay, so it will let me do that. But we know if we were to go straight over, it wouldn't like that. So if we then do a curve there. Go. So take this out. Put that back in. Oh, we're happy on that side. But we know that it will do. So where does it actually need lines? That one there. It's interesting as you get used to the sort of quirks of each each game's systems and ways of doing things. It's starting to feel like this makes a bit more sense doing it this way. Right, so I think because we got my copper there, I'm actually going to sort of extend this just a tiny bit so I can extend this, so that I can add one here. Down to there. And then yeah, I don't know if I even made the point. They've announced for this that there's a the next update, which is the base building one, is coming early December. We have no fuel on this at all. Oh, there we go. It just got backed up, didn't it? So this is almost filling the belt. I think if we can get some fuel in this one, we might actually be filling the belt then. Let's put just a whack load of your bio bricks in. Yeah, that's coming early December, and they're actually like changing the map and stuff and adding new areas. So I'm just going to play this basically. I mean, maybe I'll get to a point where it's quotes finished. I don't think you can finish it yet, but because it has, because it has the story. But I'm basically going to play it until either License Sphere Program Dark, whatever it's called, the combat update comes out, or this does its update, and then we'll just switch over to the other one. Depending how those things are timed together, because it feels like that would be a new map start. Really, it would be the best thing there. Just checking they're all running, and they are. And we are getting, if we can stand so that we can see it, a full belt. And these are not quite taking it at, at the rates being produced. Why are you not running? Oh, because it needs 50 limestone. Okay, so what we really need to do then, I thought it was the other way around, is put some fasts on. I think we probably need to build some more fasts then. So it needs 50, so it's not quite enough, is it? Let's try another fast. It doesn't appear to be a upgrade. So that's kind of consuming the entire belt, such as it is, because there is some going the other way. Why is that going the other way? Oh, because it's needed in here. For that. Okay. Yeah, I think really we need fast belt. Well, I don't know, there's 5 in there. 5 in there. Does it say how much a belt delivers? Oh, it can be used. Doesn't say, does it? The problem is more putting it out at the moment. Oh, and that's for well, and putting it in here. So I think we probably need fast inserter here, fast inserter there, fast inserter there. And we might need to upgrade. No, it's using it faster than it's putting it in. That's almost double the amount, isn't it? And it's actually struggling for the biofuel, you know, material. You've got 500 in. Wow, okay. In that case, you could perhaps use... I've got any filter inserters? No, I have. Why did it show 0? Just a little graphical bug, I guess. More bio stuff. And then get them all chugging out the old biofuel. Or the leaves, or whatever he calls them. Because that's stuffed. There we go, that's full. That's because we're not... I think I said when I was building this site, it was just building it with the basic stuff, so we knew we would probably need to 16, 17, okay, probably need 2 fasts on that then. And we're doing this, and if we need 2 fasts going out, we probably need 2 fasts going in. Look at all that. We'll take some of that then. And as I think I said before, I'll just handcraft my ones. I think what we run out of. I run out of limestone. Okay. Okay, so we can do the copper as well. Get that flowing properly. Not really sure what to do about these because I guess I could, now that I've got the deconstruction thing, would it reach all the way to the top is kind of one of these. Because if I can... No, it looks like there's probably a ceiling on it. If I could take them out, then I could move them somewhere. But otherwise, I don't know, I don't know where we're going to do science. Well, I suppose that's one of the points, isn't it? Really, I need to sort of expand to a different cavern. Because we've unlocked, like, monorail and stuff. Because it's these I'd want to sort of put on a, you know, a monorail. Because we need them for the blue science. I wonder if I can... Is it still not, you know, full? Ah, although that's probably a fuel issue rather than anything else by the looks of things. Not this one though. Why are you set? Because it's just not enough to do 5. It's interesting, isn't it? Okay. Oh. Okay. I wonder how far in that goes. Huh. It's built it on the other side, basically. Right. So, let's do copper. And then I'll think about what the heck I'm doing about these. So. Oops. Taken out. Okay. Don't know what that was all about, but it's gone now. Yeah, one of these as well. I wonder why it gives you so many of them. Given all the plants are bioluminescent, it's sort of irrelevant. Okay, we're going to need to do a bit of digging out here, I think. So we need quite a few coppers as well. How high is this? Oops. Is that even? I think that's a level floor. In there? No, it looks like that's probably the top of it. Where's the edge? It looks like from the map we're probably at the edge there. Yeah. That's me sort of digging down the side of it, I think. Okay. So let's... So what is the flat... I think I've actually accidentally created a bit of a hole there, but it's not an issue. We'll put the floor on again. I'm not sure how we would get to... It doesn't look like it's high enough, but see if we can get 2 levels again. So we just put that sort of across to there. Oh. Have I run out? Yeah. Okay. You say I should be building a lot of this stuff, you know, with machines. Because it's just iron ingots and copper, you know, so we could have a manufactory going. But it's this thing I always do of getting way ahead of kind of, you know, what I've researched, basically. And so I did all the exploring and got far too far ahead on that as well. Because it's really, I mean, from what they said in the, so I watched some others as well, but so I haven't got any iron. The sort of, you know, these, I mean, they're adding another one of these, for example, that sort of, which is, I presume is going to be the base building, but they're meant to guide you through the game and, you know, all that type of thing. And I've just rushed off and done them before it's all ready. Right, so let's go and have a look at the miners, because this is all completely full now. Because everything seems to have ground to a halt. Assume partly, and not least, because this has got 500 in it now. Let's let it give it room to breathe, as it were. And I'll also see if I can grab then the copper is all filled it up. They need to put some chests as well to grab some iron and copper just for me to be able to have easily. We've still got the old build, of course. Right. Excuse me. But yeah, we've got all this. You see, I've done all this, and I've not, you know, not even vaguely near sort of building the stuff. But so let's build. How many did I have in the end? I had 5, didn't I? So that's 5 miners. Let's see if we can fit them in. It's weird how some of it doesn't go yellow. Often, yeah, there you go. If you just take one out, it's probably just a visual glitch rather than it's different. Might actually be able to get them all in. Let's see. So if you were sort of there, and then I gave you that much room, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have I given her enough room? I think I have. What I could do to make the belt slightly easier is just pull those back by 1. So, because I say that it extends the cutting head. And in fact, could I move that? Maybe. No, that's fine. So, we know we've got 3 and we've got 5. So, am I going to try and do weird balancing again? That's the big question. If I do, I think I'll do it in this space and use these 2. So we'll just take these and put them, attach them directly to these, I think. Let's do that, and then I suppose I could just line that up, could I? I think I can. No, attach the middle one, please. Right. And then maybe if I can just get this to do that. Go across there. Guess there's a hole in the hole in the floor there. Right, so we then want a fast, a fast, and a fast, and a slow, a slow, a slow. Slow that, slow that, slow that. This might be interesting from a... In fact, let's not give ourselves that complex of a problem. Instead, let's turn that, bring that down there to what they're saying. Make that to... No, you're not going to like that? Okay. Connect that to... No? No. Let's do it there then. I think I prefer this belt system as well to Satisfactory. It's still fiddly, but not quite as annoying. Those two there. And so what I'm thinking, whoops, is we just do the Wi-Fi. Okay. I do the same thing I did on the other one. Do sort of super belt jankiness. I'll just do it on the floor. I'm not gonna put the, you know, stuff in unless I can avoid it. If I can avoid it, rather. So we would have one coming in there, and that sort of comes out of that. We have one. We need that there, don't we? So that I can go up. Whoops. You're gonna connect? Yep. And then we have one here. But we'll put on the third level if we can arrange it to do that. So we would need like that one. Oh. Oh. That one. And that one. Oh, I seem to have removed that somehow. But it's not treating that as a splitter. Why not? Oh, now it is. Okay, so for these belts then... Oh, I've got a gap then. For these belts... No. If we just go... What, to there? And to there... So it's okay with that being a splitter. Okay. Now, I think what I'll have to do, if I just sort of draw the belt, you know, like this. I have to take this out again. Like that. Yeah, it seems to be like happier doing it almost in reverse all the time. This one. So we need to take out. Get down on the floor. Take out this. In fact, I can take that out now, can't I? I guess we don't really need them. Oh, I didn't put any. Dubris on. Starting to figure it out, you know. What? Oh. So they're all running, they're not backing up. When this belt is all filled. Well, no, it isn't. Up to there. So how are these guys doing with their production rate? So they're a bit low on the bio. I'm just going to put some of mine in. That's more to do with this now being saturated. Oh, what have I got? Oh, because that should be a filter. Let's put in that in. Wonder how it got away with that for so long. Right, I want more of that, please. Well, it's got 250 in, so actually looks like we need one of those as well. It is sort of drift. No, it isn't, is it? So I think it's probably doing a thing where, you know, when these get enough bio stuff, they kick in and send some. So, you know, the level just sort of goes up and down. And we know these aren't, well, hopefully. There's also a research, I believe, or more researches that increase the, essentially the fuel density of them. But what I'm sort of hoping is it eventually just sort of backs up and it doesn't really need it. Just like here, like, you know, this is obviously more than a belt's worth. So these are probably going to end up backing up. It's also for some reason got regular fuel in it. I guess that was me just sticking that in there. Yeah, eventually these will just sort of back up. We'll reach a sort of equilibrium point until we have to expand, basically. But we're now getting a good flow of copper. Or a flow of copper, anyway. Then we're filled up. This one here still moaning about not having stuff. Is this just... Yeah, it's just not quite got enough, which is weird because the others have. Oh no. Why have you not got fuel? That seems very odd. Since these do have fuel. I wonder if this is just... I mean, it's all going to take a while to sort of come through the system, so... Maybe it doesn't grab fuel unless it's got something to process, but then it's got 4 of them. Why would you not have fuel? That one's grabbing fuel. So eventually, you know, it's the manifold way of doing things where effectively the first machine just completely fills up, and then the second machine fills up, and the third machine fills up. Yeah, it looks like it's probably just sending exactly enough to go through there, and of course. Yeah, so copper's only just starting to come through. Cool, okay. As I say, what I'd quite like to do is kind of put some random machines in it, because I'm happy that this is the thing making cooling, what do we call it? But I say, it'd be nice to have some other machine, like, and just put these in a box and that sort of thing. I know I did put a load more than I needed. You know, just for the one production. I don't think we did maxed out the belts, did we? Oh, look! I never had a thing sending copper wire anywhere. Oh. Okay. Because the other issue is I've not made these, you see. What would you take in if you're doing Kindle Vine extract? What matter frames? Which I'm just literally sticking in a box. Question is this where I realised that actually this was never going to be enough space? Let's have a look at the ones over here. So I think we've kind of done some of them now. So this was the plant matter frames, wasn't it? And that's... So you can take the fibre and turn it into the biomass. So that'll help out on the other part. Like excess fibre, if we wanted. Okay. That's 2 machines doing exactly the same thing. So you thrash the stalky bits into the extract and the fibre. And you thrash whatever it calls these. Kindle vines. To get seeds and the stems. So it need to be the stems to get the extract and the thingy. Okay. So this would be making those. Yeah. So what we'd need to put in here, this would need to be another thresher, which we've got there. Like that. And this thresher, let's go and get some of those. In fact, if I got... anything here? You're empty. Oh, I'm carrying them all. Okay. I haven't got any. No. 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 Okay. So I need a planter or two. And then we plant up some of your seeds. Puts them in there to thresh. So we want surgery there. And then when it threshes them, we get the seeds and whatever it calls them. Is that right? So it does them. They go in and make seeds and bundly things, stems. And it's the stems we're making to the other two. Okay. So the basic point is that we would need some filter inserters to put out those. Do that. So that's stems, and then the other bit looks like a vine. Nope. So that one. And that one. But this also produces this stuff, which I don't know what I'm using that for. I think, well, we know we need it for them, don't we? Fast inserters. But is it used in anything else? Ah, it comes into a lantern, does it? Oh, you can also turn it into limestone. Okay. Huh. Question really is, why am I building this here? I know we need it for the bio. Yeah, it's a bit more plant matter. But what am I also intending to build here? Because I'm quite keen to make some of these just almost like for the personal use. Because, I mean, we're already making them, obviously. But just to have a small amount of production for them. You know, just in that cave I've already built. And then doing science we'll do somewhere else, basically. We could bring the cooling systems over, maybe. But the other thing that would be useful then is the processing units. Because the copper and mechanical wire components are just super easy. But if we were to make processing units here, what would that look like? Because I think, aren't they... Yeah, they use plant matter frames. Okay. And we would need electronic components. Are we already making those? I don't think that's one of these, is it? I think I've got mechanical component, or whatever it calls them. We've got gears. Iron components, it calls them. And mechanical components. I've just got wires, which I'm not doing anything with yet. But if we wanted to make processing units, then we'd need those electrical components, and those are wires. So if we make electronic components, processing, then we can make processing units, because we've got the plant matter, frames. We'll have to jiggery poke them around. But potentially then we could have a train, you know, monorail here, that takes them to wherever we want to do science. How are you doing? I was hoping to see this run through, you know. So you've made... Why have you not output them? Have I put them the wrong way around? Oops. Because it's got 6 of them there, hasn't it? Oh, wait. It doesn't have an output on the back. Bum. Okay. In that case... It's only got an output there, you see. That's annoying. Well, really, this machine should be the other way around then. So we want a thresher. In which case, that machine's going to need to be the other way around. This one, otherwise it's not lined up. And that'll be in the wrong place as well. Right. So now it should... Well, we'll need to put that down back in. We should be able to do 3. How do I line that up on there? Like that. So I want input. Output. Yeah, so we need to move that somewhere, but we, you know, potentially convert it into limestone, which is interesting. Okay, so let's put the wrong ones on. That one. That one. And then there. Doing them. This is growing away. Let's just pop them in. And we want an output there. That. Okay. That's growing away. That's growing away. Let's pop a few more in. I hope when it threshes them it produces enough, because I don't know how you would balance it otherwise. Yes, so we got all of this, that stuff, and I didn't work out a use of that, did I? We know we need it for Atlantum, so how about we just stick it in a chest And eventually when we've got some kind of a lantern processing, if that ever happens, we can use a monorail to take it where it needs to go. So for the time being, in fact actually let's put it kind of here-ish maybe. So we want a chesticle, say there. We want fast inserter maybe. Yeah. Now we want some belt. It's going to be one too far over. Unless maybe okay. I've done fasts again. So that should be the extract. Says it's paused. Why is it paused? Because it's not getting anything from here. Okay. Oh, it's probably put one in and I gazumped it. So I hope when it threshes them, it gives you enough stuff. Because it's not a recipe I can look at here. Right, so that's that going in there. Not quite fast enough it seems, but I don't know how quick it, would actually produce it. Anyway, let's just put one in there. Just give it an extra one. Yeah, if I run out of belt. And you've not got any byproducts or anything, no? Yeah, so I can use these. I mean, I don't necessarily have to have it in the chest there. I can have this belt, turn it round and have it go that way. Down this bit here. Okay. But if we were then to say, because now we've got our coaling units here, right? So we could put them on a belt. I could always chop, I can chop this down. We've got this stuff for a lantern. But we could pick. I don't know how big the monorails are, but if we have a station in here, then it would make sense if I'm putting processing units and building them here. So if we just pop in we'll sort of work it backwards, I think. So if we put in I don't know, there maybe, chest there, and then we want one of these bad boys, and get it to make. Can I see them? There we go, processing units. So it needs components and plant matter frames. I say we don't necessarily have to store the plant matter frames. I think they're useful for something, but I can just put them in there, put them on a belt, kind of deliver them here. So let's chop out. We can. Chop out a bit here. I've been sort of trying to maintain, this natural stuff because I think it looks quite cool. But you inevitably become an ecological disaster when you play these types of games. What am I looking for? More of that. So it's just do that. So I know one. Oops. Take that out. See, destroying a natural ecosystem is always preferable to having jaggedy edges on your base. Right. Plant matter frames, wasn't it? This one. So, if I just run a belt, and say this is all, just here for the sake of it, so I can easily move it, but we can probably just snake a belt past here. Put them in there. It's not making a lot, is it? Feels like maybe this is too low a production level. How many? I mean, it makes 4, I think, doesn't it, or something? So 1 processing unit. 2 processing units require 4 plant matter frames. They need 8 plant matter fibre. Oh. So if we were running these at somehow running these at full chat, then they would produce enough for processing units, but they don't grow fast enough for that to happen. I mean, what we could do... Would I have room there? Do those have things on the end? I don't think they do they? No, it's just in the middle. It's annoying. If I was to build, say, that... it wouldn't really work, would it? Well, this doesn't have to be here. Let's just build something, and then we can worry about the fact that it's horrendously slow later. So, if you are coming here, that's not going to work at all, is it? So, move that back, I think. Let's get thingies. So, where was that line coming? That would come down there. So if it was there instead, then that might work. So you are processing units. What else do you need? You need the electronic components, don't you? which we're not making, but we can do very easily. So processing units require 4 electrical components per craft, which takes 1.33, but you only get 3. So if we were to build 2 machines, then we would get 6 a second. So that'd be good. Okay. So I think I'll just sort of run it along the top of this, because this is this one that I didn't know what I was going to do with. Is it? Yeah. Cool, so I can hook it up there and have the machine come down here. Sorry, the belt come down here. But if I was just to punt this along one, would that still work? I think it would. If it's there. Oh, it's taken the inserters out as well. Whoops. So if you make processing units, and we can get electrical components going along here. Nice. So I think maybe if I plop a couple of machines making electrical components at the end here, because I think it needs iron. 1, 2, 3. Is it raw iron? So they're making electrical components. Yeah, raw iron and copper wire. So we can extend this to there. No. The copper wire. We're going to have these lights in the way again, aren't we? Shame they can't sort of reach up. Okay. So if we have, say... Yeah, I'm going to have to take these out. I think I said 2 of these, didn't I? And then if we end up with the copper wire there, and then the output going on this one, we know we can go up here. So this needs to be electronic components as well. It needs some inserters, which we've almost run out of. No. So this would be the output. Need the long ones. Go from there. Okay. So I think I'll put some boxes on as well, just to grab some of these for my own personal usage. Don't imagine these are probably outputting fast enough. It's going down, so... Oh, they're quite... That's right, they're quite slow. I remember. Now, are these getting all they need? This is a pause. Four copper wires. So no, it needs another long. So it's now got 4 copper wire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all good. Is the copper wire backing up, or is it getting used up? Looks like it's getting used up. Unless this all fills up to where my cursor is. Well, it might do. It might do. It's not far off. I think it is just needs one more machine. Have I got one more machine? Oh, I've got 5. Okay. Righto. And a copper wire. So I want a couple of those. Those. Belt. So that's okay then. Output is full. Yeah, it's making them way faster, isn't it? So, try with one of these. See what happens. 17, 16, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10. That's up to 15. So does it go below 15 is the question, which means we are net exporting. Yeah. Yeah, so that's fine. It's obviously not a belt's worth. It's also stopped. Why has it stopped? Because, oh! The heckins have I done there? Oh! That counts as a... Okay. Well, that's annoying. So, it's grabbed this Kindle line here. Whereas it should have gone in here. Looks like the Kindle vines are a lot slower to build. Now, what are you waiting on? You're probably waiting on those components, aren't you? I didn't move that over. So... how many do you need? 4. And you got 2. Okay. So let's move this over. For one thing. 2, 3, 4. So that inserts them quick enough. But I suspect we'll kind of run out quicker than we're making them. But we are certainly getting units of processing. His inability to limit boxes is a bit annoying. It's the same as Satisfactory. I don't know why they've copied that rather than Factorio. Let's just leave it at that. I mean, I think we also need, I mean, so completely forgotten about the objectives on these, but I think it's one of these as well, isn't it? Processing units. I know the next level up, which we've not, which is not actually unlocked, is one of them. So, advanced circuit, you see, we've not even unlocked that. High voltage cables, monorail track. Yeah, so processing units is one of them. Although I have a feeling I actually put them in, but we need advanced circuits for 2 of them. We've got cooling systems. Lantern ingots. I bet we need cooling circuit systems for 2 of them as well. But we need to get onto the whole monorail thing, is the point. Lantern ingots, okay. We need to. We could do those as well. What time is it? 5 o'clock. I mean, I'm not even making half of them. I could stick in iron frames and copper frames, couldn't I? So I quite like to build what intermediates I can. In here, just, you know, put them in a chesticle type of thing. Right, so which ones can I build? No, looking at the wrong thing. Intermediates. So now we're making plant matter frames. Iron frames we can add on, that's just iron ingots. And copper frames we can add on, that's just copper ingots. Copper components we're not making, but what are they actually used in? Don't recall seeing anything. We're obviously making them, we're making them, we're making them. We're making them, making them, making them. So it's really just the frames and the copper components. But say, what the heck are copper components actually used in? So they're there, but that's a machine. So used there as well. Again, it's a machine. They're not used in either of those. I'm probably going to stick with handcrafting these to some extent because they're not hard to make. And it's like, I think I've probably made enough power to run my entire base. It's a bit weird. The hand cranking is really slow. And like, you just have to do it continuously. But then this is almost OP. Because I say, I don't think I'm even vaguely close to... Yeah. So I'm only half in. And I've only done a small... Oh, I keep doing that. Small build. You know, that's not exactly a lot of power production. You know? And it's twice as much as I need here. So yeah. What was I looking at? I was looking at these. It would be nice to be making these, though. But do I want to do that here? Is the question. Plant matter frames, a couple of wire. So if I hand make a couple of them, certainly want to make power floors. But then, you know, they're just iron ingots and copper wire. It's not Not that bad. Well, I guess there may be just a... I said it yesterday. But it's the 5th of November, which is the bonfire night. The Guy Fawkes. So these copper components literally only, unless they're used in higher level things, they're used in smelters. And other things, they're not actually used in any of these. I think maybe they put them in there so they're a bit more used, but... So those are ingots and copper wire. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little build here that is just literally sort of making, you know, components sort of thing. Intermediates, so that I can come just and have intermediates basically. I'll just stick them in, you know, boxes and I can just pick them up when I want to. Yeah, and then we know that the 2 that we want, or I guess 3 potentially, that we would want to send via monorail, we've got there. Oh, I left that on. And what I actually want to do is that. I could just do that. So, connect separate power floor networks by connecting 2 voltage steppers between with a high voltage cable. So I'm going to need some high voltage cable as well. Interesting, that's under logistics. I've not got any plant matter frames, okay. So it's just backed up, isn't it? Let me grab some of them then. That's all right, I was a bit worried that would not support it, but it's not far off. Okay. I built the things and I didn't build any of these. I don't know how long they are. We need to have them on a hotbar. Let's put them on there. Is that where I want them? Not really. But we will go with that. So we've got... This is the okay, so they have a connection. Okay. So if I just randomly build a another platform that's unconnected, and then I build this other one, and then I build... Oh! It's like a big flux. It's like Astroneer. Okay, so it's just literally big cables. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's that tutorial done. Build and place 10 research cores. Okay, I shall do that then. Can I make 10? I can make 1. Oh, each one requires 12. Wow. Okay. So I need lots more copper wire mechanical components. Hence why I want to put them all in chests. Let's extend that bounce. No, let's take that out. It's all dark and gloomy now. So if we do that, take that to there, say. Then we can have a chest here that we'll put wires in. Just here, we'll put components in. A chest, wow. That one for the mechanical components. And then maybe one here. Oh no, these are mechanical components. So I'll put that there. So if we do that, and then I'll block off Oops. I don't know what they stack to. Come on. It doesn't seem to have the problem like... So this is my botched solution to affect things. But in Satisfactory, it will sometimes just auto-sort them for no apparent reason. So they'll all just end up in one slot. So that gives us them there. We then want... Because we should do ingots as well and stuff, but... Let's focus on the interesting bits first. And so we'll just give them 3 stacks. It's probably a ridiculous amount, but that's fine. Feels like I'm actually making or catching up, basically, with where we should be. Should have done a lot of this ages ago, but so I got a bit carried away. So cool. Sort my inventory. What are you picking up? You're picking up copper wire. And you're picking up lecky components. So it's probably an insane amount to put in a chest, but cool. And same with you. No, that one. That's right, trying to concentrate. Yeah. 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 Okay, yeah. So we need to do the frames, the 2 types of frames, and also put the actual raw stuff in as well. Could I just have a little production? Because that's mechanical. That's just mechanical components. You see? Both of those are just mechanical components. So I'm thinking we make them as well. Just at the ends of the line. Which is mechanical components? This one is, isn't it? Yeah. It's not even using up a belt at the moment. Okay. How quick are... So they take 0.67 seconds and require 2. And these are 2.67 seconds to make each. That's quite long. But I'm wondering... So if I extend these belts, how many belts have I got? If I extend these belts, kind of all the way down here. How far all the way down here? Oops. So if I was to have a chest, oh, I've run out of chests, have I? Logistics, no. Production, no. Equipment, no. Where are chests? Oh, they're there. Oh, I need iron ingots, okay. Iron ingots. need more than that. It's a bit janky of a solution, that, I must admit. I like the deconstruct version of it. That, not so much. Yeah, so if we take the belt up to there, like that, and then we have a chest here. Nope. Chest. Oh, it's not made them yet. Oh, it's because they're on the blooming... It's still doing the belts. So 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. All of them in. So I have a belt here, a box, container rather, a box there, and then we'll end up with, so that one will be iron, one will be copper. Then we can do the I need more boxes, don't we? Because we need to do the frames as well. Unless I did the frames on that side, maybe. Let's do the frames on that side. I need 2 more boxes. Okay. Let's get a bunch of iron. Well, that's only enough for one. Okay. Another one. Okay. So I have copper components that, in fact, that doesn't work, does it? Because the machines won't fit. No, wrong menu. Will they? Oh no, they will. Yeah, okay. No, they won't. Yes, they will. But I have to do it on this side because I'm wanting to grab across. Oops. Put that there. So, if we have this one make the copper frames, not that I think I've seen much of a use for copper frames, but they're intermediate, so let's just make them. And then we want a long grabber, because the copper's on the other side. And then we want... We've got one there, got one there. This is just a regular grabber. This is iron components. So it's getting to that feeling where sort of carrying around stacks of components or intermediates is probably more sensible than the raw stuff, raw copper iron ingots and copper ingots and that sort of thing. So just increases your sort of production power effectively. So I'm not fussed about any of these running at rate or anything like that. There. Three of those. There we go. Now what were you going to hold? You were going to hold... Oh, you've got something already. That's good. Now these... I was going to put... I think I might, because they're at the end as well, I might just whack in last inserter. And this was going to be... what was I going to put in there? What intermediates haven't I got? So we haven't got... So obviously making them, and them, and them. Them, and them. So it was that one we haven't got. Shall I make some of them as well? Am I putting wires in a box anyway? Yes. Okay. I'll go on. And then we got... If it suddenly turns out we need 1 million, you know, to stick in a... You know, I mean, we wouldn't, because it's a lot lower level, isn't it? But yeah, let's just make a few. So this will be those. Then that'll be like regular inserters. We need 2 more machines. We need several more machines actually. What do they need? Iron components, mechanical jobbies. Shame you can't sort of colour them as well. So let's just go around and component grab, because that's the point of this. Oh. Oh. In fact, actually, let's pop that off. I think I'll set this a bit higher. Come on. Come on. Okay. And this is the iron. Do, 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 do. Probably turn out there's some super easy box copy system. Oh, there was an extra slot there that I didn't hit. There you go. Yep. Sort that. Okay. Where did I get to? So this was going to... The idea... Ah, yes, this one needs to make the iron frames, doesn't it? No. We've got iron frames. Haven't we? Somewhere? Yeah, I got copper frames there. What was this going to make? Oh, this is going to be the copper components, which we don't really appear to have much for use for, but whatever. So just put one there, and then you can do stuff there. Yeah. Okay. So we now have copper components. For what use there? Right, but my idea here, we probably do want these to be done like properly quick. Which because I'm probably going to need more fast inserters. Because these need, if this is making regular inserters, then it needs, it just needs mechanical. Oh, of course, yeah, we knew that. So, and what I'm thinking is we have a machine doing it, but also feed these in, so we're not sort of, you know, robbing too many out of the here, even though they're not really even moving, but and amount of inserters. So you're making mechanical components, which means you need a long one. Am I taking them out on that side or that side? Let's take them out of here because we know this is the end. So, wait, didn't need wires or anything, do you? No, just copper and iron. Okay. So let's do one of them, one of them, one of them, and one of them. Because we know it's slow. How much does it need? 2 and 4. So it's just got enough iron ingots to do a craft. Cool, so that's it running okay. Don't want these to go nuts though. So I'll just do a couple of stack-a-ma-jigs. This feels good, this, doing actual production, actual machines, proper factory style of thing. I mean, I've been loving it so far, but yeah, let's do on this side maybe. But then the components are over there, aren't they? So yeah, I think we've got to put it, unless we put it, no. Put it here. So we want, no we don't, we want that. Oh, I've run out of boxes again. Box. Oh, and I know I've not got any assemblers. In fact, let's make a couple of those. You see, we're just crafting the thing now rather than having to wait for the components as well. But how many sciencey blobs can I do? Just the one. I think we can get a machine just chugging away doing that rather than that, I think. So we won't do that. So this will be belts. And the same idea. So this is going to be level 1 belts. And this is going to be components. So we want one there. A fast one just in case. Input there. Where have I done it? Done it in the middle. Let's keep it symmetrical. Right. And belts we probably want 1 billion of. Because we can also do the, oh, can I though? Because where have I made the iron components? It's copper components. Oh, okay, yeah, they're there. So, because it'd be nice to have the floors as well. I could probably jankify a box on that there. Yep, okay. Where did I get to? So we want to have loads of these. Cool. How many inserters we got? See? Hundreds of them now. In fact, if they stack to more than 100, do we need more than 1 stack? Probably not. What was I going to put in here? I was going to put the floor in. Did I cap that? I did cap that. So, if I put a assembler here. And then we have a long-handed layer. Then we can get that to make a floor. Oh, it needs copper wire. Oh, in fact, it's not frames at all. Okay. Huh. I'll put it in here then. It needs copper wire. I'll leave enough room for another machine. So we'll just put that there.
You've got a good group of assemblers humming now, Breaker.
Oh.
But you'll need a lot more to keep up with where our tech is heading. Keep building.
Thank you very much. So this can make floor for us. And what's the ratio? It's 2 iron ingots to 1 copper wire. Okay, so we'll be fine, I think, with just the one of those. And if we do one of those, like that, and then we're on loads of floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a weird number anyway. Okay. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. Let's go and make a machine that will make temporarily blue science cubes. While we do that, let's see what belts and stuff we can grab. So, take component. They look like, looks like this is the other thing. Why are these chests so big? If everything stacks to like an enormous level. Output is full. Crikey. Those must. I think it crafts a lot, doesn't it? Each go. But yeah, if they stack to several hundred. What does a stack of 215 I've got? Come on. What we got in here? Top components, even though we don't think we really need them. Geary jobs. I wonder if everything stacks to 500 maybe. Frames. What about these ones over here? It's carrying me away. Some wire. Those. Nice, nice, nice. I've still got random junk. I can clear that out. Later on. Nice. Okay, let us this is empty. So it looks like the frames are a problem. Yeah. In terms of really producing these kind of at rate. Yeah, so really we need more of them. I remember when we did the tutorial, it did say to build 4 of them, so I'm guessing that's a more sensible number. It's fine, man. Oh, we got 500 of them flipping things. But yeah, I'll sort these boxes out and stuff. I'll get it all organised now that we've got some builds on the go. But the point is, if we want to make some blue science automatically, so it's 80, so it's processing units, cooling unit systems, and the research cores. This is the processing units, isn't it? Yeah. So if I was to put an assembler in I could just feed it, you know. So we need 12 to trigger 10 even. So we only need a few more, don't we? So I could just do it with boxes basically, just temporarily. Oh, and except I've run out of assemblers. So we get this making, say, pink cubes. I know I keep calling them cubes, they're cores. And then you can make those. I'll have one of those on. No, we won't. I have a box here. Or, how many things does this actually need? Oh, it is only 2. Okay. So, box there. Oh. Filter inserters. So it's wires, components. So wires and components, and then you need those plus processing units and the cooling jobs. So if I just go, I mean, I say, what does it need? It is 12. Well, that'd only be 120 then, wouldn't it? So put 250 in and 6 cooling systems. So we know we've got like 500 of them. Got 1,000 of them actually. Wow. Wow. So we're short on the purple ones. I think I've got some, haven't I, somewhere? In a box maybe? No. 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 Let's put those away in there. We could put some more wires in there. Okay. Have I got any of them? I think I've used them up, haven't I? Okay. So, build and place 10 research cores. So, was it literally just building the first one? That's a bit slow, isn't it? I didn't see that before. You know, it's a gigantic panel. The little thing in the corner there. That's sort of going 2.5 a minute. Is the output. So if we need 10, I wonder if that means every 2.5 minutes you get 2, or you get 1 every 5 minutes, which is an effective rate. What's the speed on here? I mean, that says 8 seconds. Which would be a lot more than 2.5 a minute. Anyway, I'll build a couple. 2 there. I've already got 3, so I already had 1. So let's see. Well, it needs 12 of those, doesn't it? Now, I wonder if I could handcraft a couple of them as well. What do you need? Let's go and stock up again then. I just wanted to get it, you know, if there's anything it's, you know, like needs to tell me, sort of thing. Wires we could top off. Yeah, it's bonfire in the UK, so if I suddenly sort of freeze because it looks like I'm being attacked or something, it's probably because a firework has gone off. There are quite a lot of really loud ones last night. Look at that. I said stacked to 250. Wow. I mean, is that more inserters than I'm ever going to need? They stacked to 500. I think belt we're going to need absolute insane amounts of, but yeah, 500. So it's sort of shame you can't colour code them or something, you know? They're so quick to make. Two of them, two fast ones, can't even keep up. Right. Yeah, here we go. So this is too little, isn't it, really? So let's put another one of those in while we're here. So that is components. And we want a long one. And we want a short one. And we want a short one. And a long one. Now we get into the copper being an issue. It's kind of because I've done too much on this, I think. But also this one, maybe that's the one of the ones that where the amount that copper it's getting is rubbish. That's not really coming through, is it? Oh, they're out of fuel, that's why. So what was it that we could thresh into? Couldn't we make... Oh, plant matter fibre we could, but we don't really want to do that. Because that's the crucial one for that one. Okay. I could pop those in there. I could grab them. Oh, got enough already. Okay. That's good. So... we need a hotbar space. Let's take that off. I don't think it's... It auto puts them on, but... not very good. Right, so... if I just... hand build these then? Is that... Oh! The thingy is gone. I thought it said to place them as well. Oops. Yeah, so I thought it said I had to place them to fulfill that. Is whatchamacallit going to say anything? No? Oh, okay. I suppose at least the iron frames and copper frames can go in there. I never did these either, but then we know... Let's do the monorail one, because obviously if the theory is I'm going to stick some of these into a monorail and send them somewhere else, then I guess I need to work out how that works. But without advanced circuits, which I don't even know where those are. We could do that, possibly, because I know where there's some more lantern. Did we end up with any in here? So I've got 22... and 7. You need to make the lantern mixture, which we've got tons of it. The thing, but you then need to make powder. Grinding fine powder. I think you have to thresh it. So, can I get rid of these? I think I can, can't I? And what were you doing? I think this was because I could do that. Yeah. And then what are these about? Yeah, I think this was me doing the last gasp. Oh, punched a hole in the floor. Over encumbered. Okay. So it looks like even though it gives you more there's like a research to get more inventory space, you don't actually gain carry capacity, just inventory space. So these must all have a weight then. Is that enough? No, that's still overloaded. What else could we put in? Let's go and find out. I don't know if that... I don't... It says 10 because that unlocks something like important, maybe? So those are 40, 60, 40. Can't be any of them. We need to do more levels of Victor to get that. 25. So we do increase threshing speed. Increased assembling speed. Do tool belt. Increase the number of tool belt rows. Oh, they need power, don't they? That's right. Except it just let me do that. Huh. How does the power thing work? And if rail runner requires 30 of them. Accumulation 2. Charge capacity accumulators, okay. Reduces electrical consumption of assemblers, marvellous. But we need 120 there. example. Core clusters from unassigned research cores in core composer. Project bonuses and alignment. We could do coloured lights. I don't say it doesn't seem to 10 doesn't. I don't know why it suggests 10 because it doesn't seem to be particularly aligned with anything useful. So I might as well just get the belt then. So I don't know how it's using the power because those cubes aren't sat on a power thing. What does that do? Consumption. Do the lights, I guess. But it's core clustering we want. I'm guessing that's a scan thing. Okay. It's 10 to 6. And I'm still overloaded. Wasn't there a load of copper in one of these? Yeah. Let's take that and put it all there. We could put these guys in here. Let's put those organic bits and pieces away. Okay. Okay. So we kind of need to do... Oh! I guess I must have unlocked it and then I've unlocked it. Where is it then? Would it be under logistics? Monorail. Blocked. Oh, because I would need converter belt. Okay. So, before we can even sort of go anywhere near that, we need to build somewhere where we can make more science cubes. Okay. Let's stock up. Or should I? What can I put in here? Or perhaps one of the others. I'm just trying to think of something that will kind of fit into the time. So those we know we need more technology for. The door we don't have advanced circuits. Atlantic Minka we don't have the Atlantic Minka. So monorail tracks I guess I can't build anymore because I don't have... I've unlocked the thing. Advanced circuits I can't build. So I can't really do any more of the doors unless I get a load of Atlantic ingots anyway. That also requires... I mean this is big scale production, isn't it? We could put some of them in. But 3,400 Mark II belts, you know. That's not a small job. So what, have I put anything in already? No. Which is fine. So. Trouble is, I still haven't really kind of got my own orientation on this, on the whole map and that. Which there is actually a I think it's out this way, isn't it? Is it out the back of this? Nope. So that's the old factory. Is it this way? How far the river? Because I think if I'm going to build, you know, more of these gigantic tower jobs of science blocks, you know, I need to build it where there's that waterfall and the lift. The lift is apparently a thing. But I don't know which lift. Because there's obviously the one that was like in the. It's not this one, is it? Is it this way? I mean, we have power here already. And does this now work then? Oh, it does. Okay. Because obviously I couldn't do anything with that before. Okay. And what do we need? Which one is this door?
Facility access door unavailable.
Hit the wrong thing.
Refer to display panel.
So
for
that's the
self-repair
advanced
requirements.
circuits. I'm not being a biff, and I can do advanced circuits in there. Oh, there's a couple of lights. Nice. Yeah, I can't see them if I can. Because I was just, you know, the point is that you've got this big heat thing here, and I could stick one of those platforms on. I don't know how high they build. I mean, I was expecting it to, you know, not go to the roof in the other cavern, but we could literally just put a thing here. Quite. There we go. Well, you have some copper there, and a big iron there. But we need the frames and stuff, wouldn't we? Because... yeah, because that needs the processing units. And they need the frames. But I was going to transport them over, wasn't I, eventually, by monorail, so we could just hand bring over. And we've got 1,000 of them. And we'll eventually, and it won't be long before we've got loads of the processing units, so we could just hand bring them for now. And I just build it, you know, here. You know, just to build a platform. Because it'd be quite a good place to do it, because it's not too far. And there's plenty of space doing the thing. You know, for, I don't know how big the monorail is, but we've got local power as well. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so what is this actually missing here? So, why are you happy but you're not? Could be that they're broken ones. Yeah. Just mowing it, I think. Right, so if we're sticking another couple of those in... oh, it's nearly 6 o'clock again. So it puts those in logistics, but not the others. Okay. Where's it put the... so those are in... okay. How are they not power? Oh, we got power in both. So we got logistics power, and we got production power. Okay. Actually, don't I randomly have 2 of those? Yeah, I have, because I overbuilt them last time. So, have I got... there we go. So... there we go. So when I do P, does this tell me the local stuff? Because I effectively got... Oh, I got 9 power nodes. Okay. Oh no, that's just the menu. I wonder how it knows which one I'm closest to. Anyway, yes, so I think if we build a platform here, basically, so I'm going to sort of build it on top of the rock, I think, rather than demolish the rock. Which might be a bit funky. I don't suppose I can scan any of these now, can I? No. 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 I'm thinking this is what they're going to give us in the base building update. You know, that basically you'll be able to build your own, you know, platforms and all that sort of stuff. Make it look like a factory, you know. Okay. Let's get... Why did that have the water surface in it? That was strange. Have I got another one? So where does... Oh, there we go. Build one of them. So I can work out how big... That must be the extra tool belt. It's given me a couple of extra rows. Useful. So what I need to do then... We just take these off. And then we can put the... Oh, it's not built yet. I could put the mines on there, couldn't I? What have I got? Mines already. I can also whack on a bit of that production. Probably need a bunch of assemblers, I guess. More of these. Where do we get to? So, where's it put there? Yeah, looks like it hasn't. Okay. Put that there then. So, how big is that? That's basically the question. So, it needs to be that big. If we're trying to line it up with there, might as well extend the whatchamacallit here then. So if we go 8 to there. So if we sort of have that as the edge, and then I can just sort of go up. Every other one maybe? We do... No. Or maybe because then I can put stairs on it if I just do 1, 1, 1. Gets a bit weird with the power up the stairs. So, alright. Seems like I've got an extra row. Yeah, so then more in. No. So do 2. Don't know if we're high enough yet. Not quite. There. How's that looking? No, it's not too bad. So, need a little extra in there. Come on. Okay. Is that 3? No, 5. Okay. 2 more. Trying to get it sort of underneath so that a best chance of sort of avoiding, you know, having it just go up in that gap. It's a little difficult to judge where the centre is. I think that might be there. So if we put sort of that there. What do we think? I think that's about right. Put some extra on the side here. So we probably inevitably need some machines and production and what have you, so we'll just pop it out there. Okay, and then let's build this platform. Oh, I think it's sufficiently big that actually it's not going to go up that hole, is it? But that's what she said. So it could go one further over to the left there. But yeah, it looks like the edges aren't. So look at this interaction point with the water. It's not quite far enough over, I don't think. But it's as close as I can get it to central. Okay, so it will inevitably crash into it. I suppose these are slightly wider than where the water's coming down. So maybe we'll be okay. So we'll probably build another one in the other where there is the lift thing, and that looks to be just infinite roof almost. So yeah, so this is where we will build our sciences. I think. So yeah, we'll have to work it out because we still want to do some pink, you know, some normal pink ones basically. I don't get what the clustering thing is. I don't quite understand the difference. If I'm honest. How about I fill this in, if I can, just to cap the stream off. Well, that's it for today. So I really like this. To me, it's better than Satisfactory, if I'm totally honest. Having a point is really useful. And as someone kind of pointed out on one of the Reddits, the thing that a lot of these 3D versions of Factorio do that is actually a weakness rather than a strength is the fact that you don't get a very good overview. So the fact this gives you a jetpack really early, like for almost instantaneously, is really good. But even now, you know, this is too close, and if you were too far up, like, you know, I was crashing into the ceiling and the other things. That's the sort of problem with these. I say these sort of non 3D these 3D Factorio games. Cool.
Counterintuition notice. Stairs cannot conduct electrical power. Please stack power floors for functional alternative.
That was me. I made them put that warning in there. And that was not how I phrased it.
Yeah, which it's interesting that it's popped up so late because it would have been useful to know that quite a lot earlier on. But I guess you have to build so many of the things for it to trigger it. But yeah, for some reason, and it's like that feels like a developer note to me. That's a sort of eventually we'll let stairs conduct power, but not for now. So yes, okay, let us pop up my schedule and sign off. There we go. Yes, so back next week with the usual shenanigans. We will be playing Factorio Angels mods on Saturday. Really starting to get into that. It's complicated, and that's good. But I quite like that I'm not playing it with Bob's as well, because it limits the complexity, even though it is still pretty complicated. But we're getting into some really interesting stuff now with the oil production. So we'll continue that on Saturday. Sunday we will continue this. I might do some tidying up and sorting out and that sort of thing. I say both will end at Christmas, either by doing extra streams. This one I'll just cut off, I think I do, because it's early access. And there's the big update coming. We'll just sort of cut it off. But Angels, you know, I will maybe do some long streams if I don't make my target. And then next year we will roll into maybe SpaceX. I'm still not sure on that. And a Dyson Sphere program playthrough with the combat update. Only other thing I usually plug is my YouTube channel. You can find all of the VODs for this series, loads of Factorio, Satisfactory, all sorts of VODs on there if you wanted to catch up on this or any of the other series. There's also my Friday Facts videos, and if you're into speculating about Friday Facts, then I read through the Friday Facts and come up with some analysis and speculation. People tell me I've got some interesting angles on things, but you can watch and make your own judgment. So yeah, all it remains to say is if you have been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus. This has been Techtonica. Thanks for watching. Cheers.